dad served in World War II.
I'm not gonna ask him, Dingleberry. Why don't you come on Google Hangouts and ask him yourself, Dingleberry? Come on.
Well,
come out
actually,
to play.
here we go. The stream is reloading. Something happened. We lost a connection, but it is starting again.
Cool.
Yes, Dark and Grim said he can't hear anything.
Yeah, this is.
Don't worry, we'll start it over if we need to.
Why is this happening?
Because it's the internet.
Yeah, that's true. That is
The internet.
unsupported resolution. Are you kidding me? Really getting on my nerves. And I know I got everything set up the way it's supposed to. I know I do. I put the resolution, everything the way it's supposed to go.
I believe you want to see it. I believe you.
Technology is amazing until it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Dark and Grim says you're back.
Yay, we are
I
back.
lost it again.
What? Are you
Give
serious?
us a thumbs up if you can hear all of us.
I'm gonna go downstairs, make sure there's no other things on that shouldn't be on. Because this is BS.
They say we can hear you. Philia does.
Okay, okay. That is so weird. Let me just reload. Then that's probably.
Dark and Grim gives 3 thumbs up.
Oh yeah, I want to work with him too.
Oh, snap.
Oh my god, that would be so sick.
Yes, it would be. That would be
Dark and Grim, you and Nightmare Files, let's do it.
I told Deadbug about Dark and Grim. He checked him out too.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh
everybody
my
says they can
gosh.
hear us, but
You could not pull me away from that screen.
no, absolutely, that would be good. I'm like wondering. See, my screen says offline. Oh goodness.
Dark and Grim says let's do it.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Okay, great. So as long as everybody can hear you guys, it doesn't matter if my screen does. You see, YouTube provides this, how do you call it, the live dashboard, so that we can be checking on our stream and listening to it and looking at it. And then, you know, it tells us allegedly what our screen health is supposed to be like and all of that. But for some reason, it never shows the correct information. And it'll tell me sometimes I am offline. And I mean, it's
Philia says you are online.
yeah, no, yeah, I saw that. But I mean, it's ridiculous. I can see the chat though in real time, but it's showing like on the top the label is reading offline. This really gets me on my nerves because it's difficult. How are you supposed to keep track of your stream? You know, if this keeps happening, and I know it's not our hardware because this is not a cheap computer. We built it, and you know it's not our software. We always keep everything updated. So come on, man, get it together, YouTube.
I have a question,
Go for it.
DZ.
Go.
Is Dark and Grim in your future list of guests on the Zombified?
Ooh, let's ask Kenny because he's the one that's booking everything right now. CCG wants to know if Dark and Grim is in our future of guests. Ooh, you heard that. You heard that. He said, of course, whenever you want to be here, Dark and Grim. So we're
Dark
gonna
and
talk on
Grim,
Twitter.
will you be a guest, please?
Twitter, dude, okay, Dark and Grim?
Let's do it, baby.
I love his accent, so this is gonna be dope. You're gonna love this.
Hey,
I remember
man.
the first time I found his channel. It's just like I've been hooked ever since.
What? Nightmare Files?
Oh my gosh, he said yes, of course.
Wait, where's Nightmare Files?
He's here, he's here.
You still here?
I'm right here.
Okay, cool. I thought you bounced. I was like, I didn't get to say goodbye, damn it.
Nah, I'm still here.
He's here, man.
All right.
He's our friend.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yo, so NF, I got a question for you, bro.
Send it.
So, what's the scariest thing that you've encountered, paranormal or non-paranormal?
Honestly, it wasn't paranormal, but it was a certain situation overseas when I was deployed. So that's actually on about 3 different channels. The same story.
Okay, well, we could take the Cliff version.
Dingleberry has a question for Nightmare Files. And Dingleberry, can you please ask the question again, because we can't scroll back right now in the chat. We're too busy.
I believe Dingleberry's question, because I read it, was how does NF feel about being the Mr. Nightmare of the new generation?
I wouldn't say I am. I wouldn't compare us. I get that comparison a lot. I don't know why. I don't think we sound alike. I don't see how you can compare us, honestly. I'm not saying anyone's better than the other. It's just I don't see the comparison, but I guess it's a compliment.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a new narrator or one that you haven't collabed with before that you have always wanted to or loved to, and why? And who?
A new one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Penny Tails.
Yep.
Like her voice. I wouldn't say Dark and Grim is a narrator. I don't consider him a narrator. I think he's a true crime guy.
Yeah.
I think he does have stories. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he has stories. But I think he will be more successful with the true crime. Honestly, that's just my piece. But I would love to work with him. He's very dark. I like dark. I would say I was a little darker at the beginning of this channel. Penny Tails Up. Reason is I don't know. I just like her voice, honestly, especially from the April Fool's one.
That was creepy.
She's an amazingly talented person and narrator, and I can see it. Oh, that would be so awesome.
So there's this one channel. I think she started around the time I did, but she's not active right now. We've worked together. It's on one of my unlisted videos. Her name is Fear Deer. She was really good. Creeks and Peaks, or Creeks, whatever you want to call her now.
Oh, I remember that. Her, yeah.
I would like to work with her.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know how my living situation will be.
Mm-hmm.
If I have my own room.
Mm-hmm.
If I have my own room, I can still make videos.
Oh, sweet. Let's pray he gets his own room.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, may God be with all of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You will know if
And
I'm
come
making
home
videos
safe.
if I'm making videos in like December, you know I have my own room.
Nice.
Oh my God, that's gonna be so exciting.
Do they block you from using Twitter in the military? Like, how is
No.
that?
Social media.
No, so for me, I don't have. So if you're in certain units, you can't have certain levels of social media.
Gotcha.
So for this, nobody knows my name. Nobody has seen my face. I don't have a personal Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, none of that.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Because there's certain units you can't do that with.
Right. Okay. Are you from a military family, would you say?
Not so much. My father, he was in the Navy for about 3 years. He went to Vietnam, came back. He was done with it. But other than that, not really, no.
Oh my goodness. Sorry.
What happened to that Athena Reniford? What happened? She never got to get on? She really seemed like she really wanted to talk with Nightmare Files. What happened to you, Athena Rutherford? What happened? Do you have a Twitter, Athena Rutherford? Put your Twitter here, your link for Twitter, and we'll go and send you the link so you can say hi to Nightmare Files. Okay?
So, shit, hit me with the questions. I love this. I'm telling you, I love it. I like the concept of what you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
It brings people together.
Thank you. I really appreciate
And,
that.
I don't know. I like this community. Who is that on Twitter? Who is that person? That YouTube community horror?
I know, right?
Page?
I don't
You
know
know what I'm
who
talking
that
about?
is. Yeah. I don't know who that is.
I've
but-
been asked if it was me.
Yeah, is it you?
I was gonna ask that. I was honestly about to ask that.
I don't know who that is.
Actually, no, it isn't. I have thought about the idea before, but no, it is not me. But whoever it is, they're amazing.
Yeah.
I think I have an idea of who,
Me too, I think
but I'm not going to say.
I think it's Philia.
Nah.
I need that. I didn't take any.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I almost died.
You didn't fix the wattage on this thing?
No, I didn't. So
I'm not finding her on Twitter.
No, that actually.
But there was a time I had. There was a time when I had a rough time in this community. You could say that.
Was it when those was it when you had those channels taken down or something else?
Nah, no, it was after. Like it was during this channel.
Oh damn.
It was just I don't know, cause I made subscribers so fast at one point
Right.
that certain channels were saying negative things about me.
Oh, that's
That he was buying them and stuff.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You can't get away with that anymore.
I pretty much have been with Nightmare Files since its beginning.
Yeah.
yeah.
And the thing is, they probably don't know that I know that they said it.
Oh wow. That
I
sucks.
remember everything.
You know, the thing I don't like is when they be people up in here in this community. Some of them are jelly, and I don't understand why. Yo, I learned that there should be enough money. I mean, enough money for everybody to eat, man. Because every day, think about it. Every day, there's a new kid getting a new cell phone, a new tablet, getting a YouTube account of their own. There's always new people, hordes of people every day coming to YouTube. More members. More members than probably creators, maybe 2 to 1.
And look, think about it like this. Imagine if all YouTubers, right, who specifically horror tubers, okay? Horror/narrator, storyteller YouTubers. Now imagine this. Imagine if we all got together and did exactly the same way like we're doing. I mean, not exactly like us, like Stereo Dread, but the practices that we have, like uplifting smaller and larger YouTubers, anybody who will have us, then we're there, Imagine if everybody does that. Imagine if everybody incorporated their audience, okay, into the show, and that we all of us contributed together.
Yeah, but
Imagine
only
how that would
listen. It can't just be anybody because
course
you
not.
don't want like a Jim Jones
Oh, hell no.
go drink the Kool-Aid dude having that type of influence and
Yeah.
power. But if you're like a good person, then yeah, by all means. If you're all about really doing community and networking and peace and love, then that's great, and that's what we try to do here. You know
Love
what I'm saying?
diabetes.
Love diabetes.
Yeah, love that.
So a qualification is you got to be a good person. What am I doing here?
Get the hell out, bro. Don't let the doorknob hit you with the good Lord
Is
split
that
you.
Justin?
Yeah, Justin
That was
Clean and
me.
Clown.
Yeah, that's
There goes
Justin.
Justin.
That's the
Clown.
Joker.
That's a Joker. That's why he got
But
the
Kenny-
power.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the thing is, when that happened, when people were saying stuff about me,
Right.
it was people that I supported, and that made me so mad.
Ooh.
It made me so mad.
Oh man, that hurts. That hurts a lot, bro.
Yeah, it does.
It was about 3 channels that I know of, but there's a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna say any names.
Let me put it to you.
Yo,
like this.
we got the same. Yo, listen, I'm not gonna lie and say everybody I came across in this community is 100% on the up and up and legit and chill and good. I'll be lying. There's been a couple of people throughout our existence, a few people, maybe like a handful or 2 handfuls, 5 to 10 people that have been real, you know, shady ass MFs, and they show their stripes.
I'm sorry.
I even brought that up.
No, that's all good because it's a realization that we have to.
Yes.
I don't want to keep, you know, I don't want to be the Pied Piper leading people on. Oh, this is gonna be a great ride. Everybody's cool. No, look out for those snakes in the grass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's certain people. I'm telling you.
Apparently,
I'm a bad person.
Right? You know they have a clique, right?
Yeah, there's little cliques. There's little micro cliques within our community.
There's one.
Especially one that's a big clique.
Okay,
there's one big clique.
Yeah, and they have good size subscribers, a good amount.
Yeah.
And then there's one that tried to get everybody behind him, but then all the people that he tried to get behind him started working with me.
Right.
So I thought it was funny. But let's get back to the positive.
Yeah, we got a shout out. We got a shout out. We got Elkie B. Elkie B's in his house. It's 3:40 in the AM where they are, but they don't care. They're up for you, baby.
Nice.
Shite Kicker is also in his house. Welcome, Shite Kicker.
Welcome.
And no, Danny, we're not ignoring you, Danny Martian. We love you, bro.
Yeah,
Nobody's ignoring you. People in the chat, talk with Danny.
Yes, Danny's awesome. We love you, Danny, man.
Philia has been.
Philia? Oh, hi, Philia.
Yeah.
Hi, Philia.
Philia. Sing her the song, baby.
I'm feeling you, Philia. I'm feeling you, Philia. Yo, I'm feeling you, Philia.
That's a little something he made up for Philia.
Say hi to Nightmare Files.
Yeah. No, but hey, you guys.
Is she in the chat or what?
Who, Philia?
Yeah.
Yeah, Philia's in the chat.
So,
Yeah, she's here.
no, in voice chat here in Google Hangouts.
Oh, okay.
Is she in Google Hangouts?
I don't know, but she's in the house. I know that. If you want TCG, if you want to send it to Philia, you could go right ahead. Philia's family too, like.
Yeah, because Athena Rutherford can't come on because they don't have Twitter, so Athena Rutherford cannot come on.
Well, you know what, Athena, do you have Facebook? Because we're on Facebook too, just so you know. Okay, I'm gonna put our Facebook.
Sis, I'm sending you the link.
Awesome.
Check Twitter DMs.
If somebody could put our Facebook in the how do you call it?
On
in
it.
the chat. Oh, freaking Sleepy Clown Girl always gets me. I didn't even finish my sentence. She knows what I'm gonna say. You're awesome, man. That's why we call her the queen of the
She's the
horror.
OG.
Right? Yes.
She's the OG.
Yes, that is so.
What's your favorite
There you
story?
go, your
the
link.
favorite story you've written. I mean, the favorite account you have received via email that you made into a story that you put on a video.
Oh, I got one. There was this one where this girl was at home, and I think she was 13, and what happened? A guy kept knocking on her door. I can hear my voice in somebody's. I can hear my echo.
Somebody needs to
It's
mute
messing me up.
the YouTube player while you're on.
Please, somebody.
Please, thank you.
I don't know who it
But-
is.
She was home alone. She was
I bet she
13
was
years old. That was her first
Dustin!
time.
Dustin!
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, can you mute the YouTube player, please?
Oh, it's actually not me. I had my mic muted.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's Creepy Clown Girl. Who else is on here?
It might have
Not
been
me. I'm muted.
Oh, it's
I'm
Philia.
muted.
Philia.
I'm muted.
Hi, sis.
Hi, sis. Dezombified
Okay,
Dustin
okay, I'm
and
gonna mute my mic to see if maybe there's
and
something
Mr.
in our
Nightmare
system.
Files.
Okay.
Hey,
Hold
I
on.
currently don't have headphones, so I keep muting my mic so you don't get a bunch of background noise.
And I'm on Do Not Disturb.
You see,
Are we still having the problem?
no. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we are. I hear it. Sorry.
Okay. It's
Well, we've
not us,
always got
'cause
a little bit of an echo on Hangouts.
It's all good. It's all right.
Okay, let me see something. We were just muted, so it's not us either. You know something? Sometimes I want to put on my shiny new hat. You know that silver hat that they say some of us have when we think that they coming for us. So
That shiny aluminum hat.
yeah, that one. Sometimes I feel like, like putting one on because it's either the stupid echo or the stream all of a sudden just drops for no reason at all whatsoever. It just makes no sense. It could be that. See, I
No, that sounds better now.
It does.
To me, it sounds better. Yeah.
Nightmare Files.
Yeah.
How long do you plan on staying in the military? And after that, what are your plans for the future?
So today is my 10-year anniversary for the military, for the Army.
Thank you.
And I plan on staying another 10 years to retire.
I got a quick roll call. We got Dark Waters. Dark Waters is in his house. His house. What is up, Dark Waters?
Hello, Dark Waters.
Hello, Dark Waters. Nightmare Files. We have a double question from Dingleberry in chat. He says, "How would you compare the new generation of horror people to the old generation? And do you play any sports?"
I don't know who's considered the old generation or new generation. You got to give me certain people, and then I can answer that better, I guess.
Corpse Husband, you, Darkness Prevails, as opposed to Dark and Grim, Penny Tells, Nefarious TV.
Okay.
Me and Dark and Grim started around the same time.
Excuse me.
You know who I actually like? He's in the chat. Dark Waters. I like him.
Dark Waters is awesome.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he does stuff different. So, from what I've noticed, to where it's I've tried doing the way he does it, to where it's experiences, and he'll like interview the people and stuff like that. He's pretty good. I like him a lot. But so back to the question. Like you had guys like Corpse Husband, Mr. Nightmare, all those guys. B Buster. I don't know. You can't really compare then to now because then it was new. And if you started back then, I guess you grew pretty quick. Especially like guys like Mr. Creepypasta. He was, from what I see, was the first one. One of the first ones. And then you had guys come in like Mr. Nightmare who did True Stories when True Stories was a new thing. And then you have people like me and like Dark Grim. Like Dark Grim, he does very dark crime type stuff. He tells it how it is, how it is. And then you have Deadbug. I put him in there also. But Deadbug had a channel and
He's a trailblazer
YouTube
as
deleted
well.
it.
What?
Deadbug is real. This is the second channel.
That's why we have backups. Okay, YouTube ain't the end all be all for us. I'm gonna talk to you guys about that later when we finish here. But go ahead.
Yeah, so Dead Bug is very authentic because he actually does this for a living. He's worked for MTV, CBS, places like that. Me, I got lucky, I guess. People like me. The right people animate my stuff. The right people react to my stuff, and it just helped me grow. Honestly, there's nothing special. You had guys like Slumber. I think he's part of the newer people. I don't know really how to compare besides the old generation came in at the right time. To where if you come in now, it's harder to grow. You might have better quality than some of the older people, but it's harder to grow.
I mean, yeah. I feel
Some
you.
people might not like that.
And do you play any sports?
Ooh.
Oh yeah. So I grew up playing basketball, football. I box. I still box.
Oh, Golden Gloves.
I actually went Golden Gloves when I grew up in Cleveland. I went to Golden Gloves in North Carolina when I was stationed there also.
Cool.
I got a quick shout out. Roll call. We got Fat P Hooks in his house. What is up? Fat P Hooks.
Hey, everyone in the chat. Nightmare Files is 183 subs away from 50,000.
Wow.
Let's catch this boy up to slumber.
That's dope. That's dope.
Oh, my bad, Slumber. My bad.
Slumber knows he's a homie.
No, he said he started in 2015. I thought he started around the time I did.
Oh, Slumber's still in the chat. Let's check Slumber.
All right. Well, if none of you guys got any more questions
So,
for
no,
Slumber,
I have a question.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Okay.
Nightmare Files.
Yes.
Of the like the horror movies and stuff like that. Do you have any inspiration from directors or writers or even specific actors?
I would say I had more inspiration from certain movies when I first started, like TCM, Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Oh, okay.
the original,
Yeah.
because of how raw it was. And when I made the channel Nightmare Files, I tried to come in very raw, and I
Awesome.
went off of that.
That's dope.
Oh. Slumber Reads is in chat.
Yes, yes.
He says he still considers himself small.
I hear you. I hear you. I understand
So,
your feeling because we are small.
Listen, funny story for Nightmare Files. The reason we have these circles on the screen is because, we consider ourselves a little hole in the wall channel. Like a little mom and pop shop amongst a bunch of like Walmarts and Macy's and Bloomingdale's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how we see ourselves. And whenever we get an illustrious guest such as yourself or Dark Waters, it's an honor. So thanks, bro. Really appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Also, do you know how many people have commented on my video saying I should work with Dark Waters?
Oh my God.
I can
A
imagine.
lot.
Tons. Probably tons. But
Dude.
Dark Waters is cool. All you gotta do is reach out to him and he's
Yo,
down.
he's that
So.
cool. He's
Just
mad
like you.
cool.
You saw how I reached out to you and you was cool? Dark Waters is mad
Yeah.
cool. He's a gentleman and a scholar.
Hell yeah. Got much to teach.
He definitely is, been a big mentor to us.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you all a question?
Sure.
Sure.
It's for the chat too. So
Okay. Shoot.
basically, what's your favorite scary movie? Simple question. Everybody in the chat, what's your favorite scary movie? Everyone that's speaking to me, what's your favorite scary movie?
Silence of the Lambs.
And why?
It's just something about it. It's just unnerving, and the fact that somebody could be so cold and calculating, but yet present his, because he was very educated, evidently, but present himself in a way that seemed non-threatening. But just the way he spoke to Clarice, it just, something about it is just unnerving and too real.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't necessarily have a favorite, but I'm kind of with CCG on that. I really like the psychological ones. What was it called? Frailty with Matthew McConaughey. That one just messed with my mind.
I think for me it's Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one, because I hate the human character, because he was a pervert and a creep and a child murderer. But as far as the bad guy, like Freddy with the claws and all that, he was just funny. And I like that. I like the Evil Dead is another one because I like comedy horror. But I also enjoy the Aliens. I really enjoyed that one as well.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
I have to say,
We've got a bunch of comments.
I think for
from
me, my Good, Philly, sorry. I was gonna say, I think for me, it would have to be Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because I love the movies where, like, realistically it could happen, and for me, Texas Chainsaw Massacre always stuck out as, there could be a person like that in the world, and if you stumble upon their house, you can be utterly screwed.
But the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was based off of a real
Yeah, I
event.
know, that's what I'm saying. The fact that it was based off a true story and it could actually happen horrified me.
Those horrify me too, because it's just the way that reality can be so sick and demented. It's just like the cruelty. There's just no comparison.
And Aliens was also a phenomenal movie.
Oh, I want to read some of the movies out of the chat. So 13 Past Midnight says Phantasm.
Yeah, that's good.
Nina Love says The Grudge.
That's good.
Dark and Grim says The Shining.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that.
Psychological.
So many good ones.
Demented says Scary Movies 1 through 4. Athena Rutherford says Faces of Death 5. Dingleberry says Serbian film. I don't know what that is. It sounds interesting. Banshee says the original Amityville Horror.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that was a good one. With PH says The Exorcist and Halloween. Tanya says Friday the 13th. And then Bathsheba says her favorite TV series is American Horror Stories.
That's good. Dracula's excellent.
So we've got a good variety in chat.
Good. Yeah.
Nice.
Those are all good
And
movies.
Kenny, I never answered your question.
Which one?
When you asked me about what was it? What story or what stories were creepy to me that I had to read on my channel.
Yeah.
That were subscribers submitted.
Oh, really? Which one?
So there were a few that I remember.
Which one impacted
Like I
you
wouldn't
the
say they were.
most? Like make you say damn for like at least an hour or like 5 minutes or something like damn.
There's a few. So there's this one when the girl was at home by herself, 13 years old, and this guy kept knocking. And then she opened the door like a dummy, and he asked was she at home by herself. She said yeah, and he was like okay, and he left. Then he came back and tried to bust in her door, but she had the chain lock on. And then she was like, basically, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I was just trying to see if you were okay. Then he left, came back, and don't you know, remember the doors that had the letterbox in them? He peeked through the letterbox and he was like, "Hey, psst, I gotta tell you something," or like, "Let me in, I gotta tell you something." And then he started banging on the door, trying to get in the house, and I think she called the police or something.
Damn.
And then I think this was the same video, but this guy was babysitting, and the mother only hired guys to babysit because she had a crazy ex-husband, and the crazy ex-husband came to the house when the guy was babysitting, but he never answered the door. So the ex-husband got mad, but the babysitter called his girlfriend over, and while he was waiting for his girlfriend, one of the kids looked outside and said, "Oh, there's daddy." And when he looked outside, the dude, their dad, was stabbing his girlfriend in the face with a screwdriver.
Oh,
Ew.
dang.
And the guy was stuck in between a choice of running outside to try to save her or staying inside to protect the kids.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That's
We're talking about a moral dilemma.
that's mortifying.
Yeah, it is
man.
crazy.
That is mortifying.
So those stuck with me, and those are from the same video.
Oh boy.
Well,
That's something.
I'm going to give an answer to what you just said and the question that Philia asked before that everybody answered but me, which
do
is
it.
my favorite.
Your favorite scary movie?
As far as favorite scary movie is concerned, it's a tie
Mm-hmm.
between The Howling,
That's a good
Part
one.
1,
Yeah, that's a good one.
and Silver Bullet.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Oh, I love those two movies so much. I could watch them over and over again.
Yeah, like I got my select group of movies I like to watch, like freaking American Werewolf in London. You know, I like to throw.
Thank you, Mysterio, for the nightmares.
Oh boy,
I'm so sorry.
you're a
I'll
naughty
sing
girl,
to you on
Mysterio.
Discord.
So
How's that?
naughty.
Make it up to you.
Because remember the story that who was it? Oh, the dark narrator did for me, telling about the night that I spent the night with my friend and we watched The Howling and what I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'm sorry. But those are my
Hey,
favorite.
I got a question right quick from the chat, Mysterio. Well, you can finish what you say, and then I'll ask a question. So you said Howling,
The
Silver
Howling
Bullet,
and Silver Bullet. Those
and
are
then
my
something else.
Yeah. Okay. So Nightmare Files was talking about
Mhm.
something that stuck with him.
Right.
Because I think CCG asked him the
Right.
question.
Okay.
As far as the horror narrator community here on YouTube,
Yeah.
out of all the stories I've heard, that have been many, because before Dezombified,
Yeah.
I always tell you guys that I had problems going to sleep unless I felt somebody was talking to me.
Yeah.
So I would have to listen to narrators, lots of them, Court's husband, Frostmare, and the list goes on. But I gotta say that one of my top favorites, if not my favorite, is Dark Waters. If he's here he's probably still here in the chat. I always fangirl over him. My baby knows that. So, the story of his is a series rather that he put, and oh my God, it's called The Siege at Lockard Ranch, I believe. I please correct me in the chat if you're still there, Dark Waters. And it's about a crypt.
Yo, who's making that noise?
I have no clue. Is somebody typing?
Who's making that noise?
It's Dustin. Dustin, it's you, buddy. You're
No, sorry. I
causing
thought
the echo.
I was trying to mute my mic, but I had to get out of some apps to do so.
So, yeah, it's called The Siege at Lockard Ranch, and when I saw this series, okay, because what he does is he puts series of videos on his YouTube, right? Then he takes them down, and if anybody wants to revisit them, well, you can go to his website, get a membership, which is ridiculously cheap. It's $3 a month, and I gotta say it's well worth the money. That's what I'm gonna say.
Preach it, baby.
But I will tell you this:
Mhm.
when I heard that, as a grown ass woman, which was what 3 years ago maybe when I first heard that, I couldn't sleep right away. I had to then switch, and I never do this, to like a different type of content, like music and Bible verses and stuff, because I was so freaking scared that, and for no reason, because where we live, there ain't no dog man, but you know, that was something that really got to me. You know, the way he presented it, the sound effects, the music, and just the voice acting was phenomenal.
Well, we do got demon turtles.
Yeah, we got.
We gotta watch out for those demon turtles.
But yeah, that's my thing when it comes. And I'm so sorry, Dark and Grim, about the echo. I really, really, really am sorry.
And good night to Tania Jones, everybody. Good night, Tania Jones. Sleep well. She says she'll be binging on Nightmare Files video. So good for you, bro. Yeah. Do it.
Everyone, I put the link to Nightmare Files YouTube channel in the chat.
Appreciate
so
that,
if you haven't yet, please go show some love and support by hitting that bell and subscribing.
Even though
also, if you haven't yet, do the same here for Dezombified.
But we do say
and help support the horror community.
We do encourage people to check out other people's channel, but we never say sub. That's on the person because we're not a sub for sub channel. But quick, Dingleberry has a quick question. He likes to know what's your routine before you go recording.
I have to record in the morning because my voice sounds different in the morning than it does at night. I feel like I have a deeper voice in the morning.
Right.
I have to get real relaxed. I have to sit a certain way. I can't be crouched over. I have to sit straight up. That's a good question. He asked a lot of questions.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's really it. It has to be in the morning before everybody wakes up. And I have to drink a lot of water beforehand also.
Nice.
And make sure my lips aren't chapped.
Yeah, I feel you. That's key.
He does the same thing.
I need my chapstick, baby. My cherry chapstick.
If there's two things
females love the cherry chapstick.
Oh my God, let me tell you. If there's two things that I love about my baby is his soft lips and his soft hands. Oh, I love that baby. It's
Do you know the one thing that Auntie Creeps does before she starts narrating?
What?
No, what?
She drinks a cup of tea.
Oh, I can tell her voice is so beautiful.
I had her in one of my videos before.
Nice.
I love it.
She just posted yesterday the first video of the next chapter of The Prisoner of Griffith Drive.
Yeah, baby.
It just went up yesterday. I love it. It is awesome.
Don't say any more. Don't spoil it for me. I'm gonna. I have
I
to
won't
go back
spoil it.
and rewatch. I have to go back and rewatch the first one because I was half asleep for all of them, and then while I work, and then I'm gonna watch this one because, woo, I love me some Auntie Creeps.
I do too. We have one more question out of the chat.
Go ahead.
And they want to know guilty YouTube pleasures.
For me?
I think for all of us.
Okay.
But let him go first.
I like those memes, bro. Those 10-second memes. And I like PewDiePie.
So subscribers, they send me reactions to my videos. I watch the reactions to my videos.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh wow.
Well, yeah, that's good. That's, you shouldn't even feel guilty about that, man. You have to do that, man. That's your people, your audience, your base, that's awesome that you do that. Thank you.
That's cool.
Oh.
I watch way too many supernatural blooper videos.
Yo, that's our show as a couple. We watch that. Yeah. My goodness. Nightmare Files. What about you? Only the reaction? That's it? That's your guilty pleasure?
I would say so because I only really watch horror and fighting stuff.
I also watch way too many videos about orca whales.
Aw, I like that. That's nice. I think
Oh, I
that's
like
sweet.
watching the shark ones. I like watching the kitty cats and the cute animals doing cute stuff.
Yeah, he does.
Dude, Kenny, speaking of shark, I watched a video recently about a pot of orca whales
Oh, yeah?
straight up just attacking a great white shark. And
Yeah.
apparently they only eat the liver because it's so rich in vitamins for them,
Yeah.
and they leave the rest of the shark behind.
Yeah. Sort of like
I would have to
those people that hunt sharks for the fins
Yeah.
and just dump dump them back in the ocean alive. They can't swim, so they drown. That's messed up.
And what about you, Philia, and CCG?
Oh, let's see. I like cooking videos. You know me, I gotta cook all the time.
Mhm.
Breakfast for dinner, Kenny.
Yeah, baby. Do it.
I like the puppies and the kitties, of course.
Nice.
But I really like the science ones, like, you know, weird things that we find in the bottom of the ocean. You know, freaky fish that will scare the hell out of you. And
Cool.
Those are
I'm very into science and biology and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
So I really like the natural phenomenons at the bottom of the ocean.
Kenny.
I got a shout out real quick.
My-
Roll call. We got Stranger Stories in the his house.
Wow.
We've been following Stranger
Oh my gosh,
Stories.
I'm like
Stories.
We've been
addicted
following
to his
Stranger
animated
Stories since before he
stories.
had 1,000 subs,
We
and
love
now
him.
he's just up there doing
He's
his
awesome.
thing.
He's awesome.
We're so proud of Stranger
What's
Stories.
up, Stranger Stories? What's going on, brother?
CCG, how
I would
about
have
you?
to say mine. I would have to say when the narrators do their bloopers
Those are
is
great.
one of them.
Yeah, yeah.
I like
yeah.
comedy. I like the true crime, the unexplained. You know, like Philia said, you know, the oceans. But mine is more along the lines of what happened to the Mayans, Amelia Earhart, things like that. I've always been fascinated by
that's just
history.
awesome,
Okay, so mine.
But some narrator bloopers, if
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'll have to start sharing them when I come across them because
You know
I've
we have
seen a
bloopers
couple,
video,
and let me
right?
tell you, I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
You know we
Yeah,
have.
the narrator ones are funny.
Yeah, we've done that
I
a
don't
few
really
times.
consider
We've
it
done that a few
question.
times. That's funny.
I gotta say that for me.
I curse way too much.
I don't really consider what this a guilty pleasure, but because Norse, Mayan, Egyptian, Native American. So
Okay.
the path less traveled to mythology is the better for me because I like learning about new mythology. But Kenny and Philia, I gotta know: have you guys watched the cat video where somebody turned their paws into lightsabers?
Nah, I didn't see
haven't
that.
seen that.
I think I have.
If not, that's some funny stuff, and you all need to check it out.
Good looking out, bro.
Put it in our
Appreciate that.
Discord.
Yeah,
Put it in our
Discord.
I
Put
got-
the link for Discord too.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I'll drop
one day
it once
we'll
I get-
see
I'll
Nightmare
drop it
Files
once I
up
get
in
home.
there.
I'm currently driving.
Oh, cool. Appreciate that.
That's cool. That's cool. Yo, and
Connectivity issue. What's Dark and Grim said? Is that true? Are we having a connectivity issue, guys?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let us know.
Let's see. Now it's
Not that I'm aware of.
Not that you're aware of? Okay.
Okay. No, see, yes, they dropped
Dingleberry
us
has another
again.
question.
How dare they?
dropped
They
us?
dropped our.
Of course.
They dropped it.
Wait, but it's back then. You saw it. I just saw it. It was up. See?
Okay. All right. It looks like we are back, but it's like really glitchy and stuff. I hate that.
Yeah, I
Guys,
hate it,
I'm
man.
so sorry
Sucks.
about that.
Yeah, we
It
try
just
so
keeps on
hard,
doing
man,
it.
and they always messing around, man.
Yeah, I think somebody's messing around. I always say it. But don't worry, I got some things coming in the future, some surprises in the end. But really quickly, my guilty pleasure, my YouTube guilty pleasure is, and I have to do this in this order, I have to watch cleaning videos while I'm cleaning.
Hi, watch me clean my house, y'all. I got this lemon scented in the mail. It's amazing. My kids are so messy. I have to pick up after them. Yeah, those videos.
Yo, I love clean with me videos. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm done. Go ahead.
When I barbecue, I have to have the movie Friday playing.
Oh, nice. Don't you ever hit him. Chris Tucker, man.
Yo, that is dope.
Okay, we've got actually an excellent question from Dingleberry. Nightmare Files. What advice do you have for new channels that are trying to get started and break through the glass ceiling, as it were?
Oh man, I have to think back. Shoot. Do what you like, and don't rush it. Take your time, do the edits, and don't rush it. And again, like I said at the beginning, if you want people to collab, have a story ready for them, and don't ask to be on their channel.
Yep, good advice.
Cool.
So I actually have a follow-up question to that. What kind of gear or software or mic would you suggest somebody who's new get? Would you suggest that they get like an expensive mic to start off with, or just get a cheaper mic?
That's funny. I use my phone.
Oh.
Yep.
I use my phone.
But I would say if you know how to edit, a Blue Snowball, that's cheap. Other than that, I'm not the person to ask about software, because if you saw my setup, you'd be like, what's wrong with this guy?
Well, it certainly seems to be working well for you.
Nothing was wrong.
Yo,
I've recorded in my car before.
Nice.
Yo, that phone is dope.
That's actually pretty awesome.
Okay,
Well, sometimes that's the only quiet place.
Yeah, totally. I get that. That
I'm
is so
dedicated.
Yeah. Listen, I want to ask if Stranger Stories, if our boy is still out there. What is up? How you doing, man? How you enjoying your vacation? It's been quite some time you've been out there.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's what I heard. I heard it's lovely over there.
Paradise, I heard.
Oh my goodness.
I like Stranger Stories.
Right? All his little animations and stuff, they're mad funny. I love the intro. Oh my god, I get a kick out of that intro every single time the guy goes sits on the couch. I mean, it's a cartoon. It's mad funny. I love it.
Yeah.
Nightmare Files. Have you heard of Solar Quiet?
No, I haven't.
No. He's on YouTube also, and he just recently got back from Germany. He is in the military as well.
Nice.
Army, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. You know, some guys, next week, we're going to be doing an unboxing. Our first ever unboxing. Because, you know, we got a couple of things added to our setup, being that we're talking about setups. And we like to thank all of our generous, wonderful supporters who have helped us and hit us with that PayPal. Thank you. We're going to be doing that. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, we're going to try and make everything just better for you guys.
Yep.
And that's going to include getting better internet. So if you want to know where your donations are going to be going, it's going to be going to that. Getting better internet and getting
better equipment,
upgrading, finally getting rid of this
better
echo.
situation to record as well.
I can't wait to get my Creepy Clown Girl cup.
Oh my gosh, she's so awesome. The Creepy Clown Girl has a huge collection of mugs from different narrators. She's awesome. That's why I asked you if you collect anything, Nightmare Files, because a lot of us collect stuff. I used to collect comics and baseball cards, and now it's like watches. I love watches.
Hey, Nightmare Files, do you have merch?
No, I don't.
Darn it. Sorry.
I
need me a Nightmare
She's like,
File
damn it, I
cup.
wanted a cup.
Yeah, you need to get it.
I'll
That's
look into
no
it.
work
She
for
does.
you
She's
while
got
you're
at least
away.
a dozen of them. How many you got now, CC?
3, 6, 9, 12. The creepy clown girl would be 13.
Oh,
Okay.
my
Oh,
goodness.
lucky number 13, baby.
Okay, so I would like to thank CCG, the Horde Queen. Okay, I would love to thank Philia Noctis. Okay, and I would definitely like to thank Dustin Fleming also for being up on this panel asking questions to our wonderful guests.
Dustin, baby.
And thank you guys for coming up. You guys help having the show. We really appreciate that. Because sometimes we do get stuck on stupid. It does happen. When you guys come in and you guys fill in those gaps for us. So that is so amazing. And everybody in the chat too. You guys asked some amazing questions. And you guys did freaking phenomenal today, making our guests feel welcome. And I also love, the new guys. Hope you all decide to become Z-Horde members. And, a round of applause. Everybody in the chat, please give some claps to our panelists.
Yeah.
And ask questions. And to Nightmare
Good job,
Files.
guys and gals.
I really want to thank you guys. I want to get to some announcements and some things that I want to tell you. But first, I wanted to say that to you guys. Before I let you guys go, and
We'll
then
see you on Discord in a
we'll
little
hear
bit.
one last thing from Nightmare Files. So thank you guys for coming.
Before I go, I wanted to say thank you for having me on tonight.
Always.
And again, I'm going to say it, to be able to ask Nightmare Files, NF, as I call them, questions, and NF to get to talk to you personally like this is, a dream that has come true, like with many narrators. And it's been an honor to meet you. And thank you again, Dezombified. And Nightmare Files, I hope, you come home safe, and may God be with all of you. Thank you to you and to all the men and women that serve our country.
Thank you.
God bless you all.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
My sentiments exactly, man. But
Thank you.
Mysterio, I had a quick question for you. Because you mentioned about how Stranger Stories intro gets you every time. Have you ever heard of a YouTuber named Nope Too Creepy?
No,
I was just talking about him.
He was just talking about it. Nightmare Files told us about it. So no, I had never heard about it before.
His intro every time when he's like nope and slams the door. Well,
That's what he
never
said.
does
I know.
it always makes me laugh, and I love it.
Listen, put that in our Discord as well. Hit it up in our Discord.
Yeah, we're gonna be heading over there in a few minutes, dog.
Yeah, for the after party. So go put that in our Discord,
Yeah.
Dustin. In our section, there's a section of people you guys would like to see on our show. Just put it in there because I'm gonna want to check that out. I'm gonna check that section out. So go and put it in there.
All right.
Shout out to.
All right, I'm gonna bounce this.
Okay, cool. Thank you for coming on, Dustin.
Bye.
Yeah, not a problem. I'm gonna bounce and grab a quick shower, and then I'll meet you guys in the after party.
Okay.
And then there was me. Nightmare Files. It was a wonderful chance to get to speak with you live, and I think you do some awesome stuff. I love your work, and please be safe over there. Keep your head down
And watch your six.
and watch your six.
Yeah, we always say
And we will be here waiting for you when you get back.
yes. We
Don't
will.
worry about not being able to post videos or whatever. Nobody's going anywhere. We love you.
The Z
That's
Horde-
right, baby.
The Z-Horde is gonna be there waiting for you and giving you watch time anyways. So don't worry. You got plenty of material for us to catch up on while you're gone.
Yeah,
You'll be surprised with who I've worked with. So
sweet.
Okay. I'm out.
I got
Bye.
a roll call. We got Louis Witch into his house. That boy ain't right.
Hey,
Damn it, Bobby.
Nightmare. So is there
Yes.
anything? Let me see. Is make sure that Nightmare. Yep, Nightmare.
You know what? I'm gonna see your Nightmare Files. Is there any possibility you could give us a shout out in your comments section? Because I find that whenever someone mentions us in their comment
That
section,
is true.
their community comment section, we normally get a little like traffic our way, which is always appreciated.
Yeah, I did earlier.
Cool, man. I appreciate
I knew
that.
it. He's a
And
pro,
if Stranger Stories is out there still, and Slumber Reads, we'd appreciate it, man. If you could throw us up in your comment community tab.
The comment, the community section, I believe it's called.
Yeah, in your community section. If you could share our link, man, to our channel, that would be love. Really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't wait till these two come on too. Slumber Reads and Scary. You know.
Yeah, we're gonna have somber reads,
Stranger
slumber
Stories.
reads. One day, hopefully, Stranger Stories.
Let's
We're gonna have
read.
creepy Mr. Creepypasta. Let's read. Madam Raven.
Woo!
Eventually Queenie Todd
Scary
and the
Voices.
Freaky Girls Live crew. Eventually, the
I know
Mummy.
all of them.
They're
Oh yeah,
great.
the Mummy and the what? The monkey. The Mummy and
Oh
the
my
monkey.
God, yes.
You know, hopefully
coming.
Dr. J. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, we're gonna have Dixie Cryptid
yes. He's
for
gonna be
sure.
here in September.
Dixie Cryptid is coming.
Yep.
It's
So
pretty good.
It's quite a
Yeah.
He's like a-
variety.
He's like a white Dark Waters.
Yes. Yes. I hear you. You know,
Yeah.
those two gentlemen, man. They make my day. I love them. You know, there is a hierarchy in my life of men that I respect a lot.
I wish I was on that list.
Baby, you're number one. I was about to say it, man. But you didn't let me. Fishing for compliments.
I'm just
over here.
razzing you, boo. Just razzing you.
So, of course, my baby, of course. Oh, yeah, you're a terrific father and you hang in there. You know, a lot of guys leave. He didn't. Come on, man. That's respect right there.
Good night, Slumber Reads. Have a good night. And don't
Good
forget to throw us
night.
into your community section. A link to our page. That'll be amazing. Good looking out, bro.
Yes.
I
So-
appreciate it.
You know Queenie Todd and all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I almost made my channel like that.
What do you mean?
Oh,
like
word.
like an unboxing horror movie review,
Gotcha,
Right.
gotcha.
And then-
yeah.
and then I end up going to a new unit, and I couldn't do that, so
Right.
I ended up doing this.
I
That's how I
think-
know, like,
I think it's
Freaky
meant to
Girls
be,
Live
man.
and all
I think
that.
it's meant to be because you're killing it.
You are.
You're killing it. At this rate, you'll be like, who knows?
Seriously.
A
Seriously.
year, 50K? That's crazy.
And hey, who knows? I really, I really think also that's another thing. There's one dream that I have, you know, and it is for someday to the member of our armed forces, military, Marine, Navy, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
to know who Dezombified is, and for them to listen to our podcasts, and for one day for me to be able to give them a live shout out
Yeah.
and thank them personally.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna cry when that happens. I would love to do that. That's one of my dreams. That's on my bucket list.
Nice.
Another thing on my bucket list is to be able to one day just buy the Dezombified mobile and just go with my baby and just travel the country visiting our peoples, the Z Horde.
Yep. And
Just going to
live
their
streaming
town.
from the road, baby.
Maybe live streaming from the road, and I'm parking in their garage, or maybe I'm,
Yep.
you know, that's another one of my dreams.
We got a shout out though. We have Mama. She's under his house.
Hi, Mama.
We also have AK Phoenix is asking, when are you guys gonna interview me? Well, I'll tell you like this. If we could get you on together, you know, for a ladies' night with like a Mandy Mortem or something, that'll be legit.
Ooh.
So she
Oh,
wants
I
to
already
know.
know. Yes, you're right. Mandy Mortem, AK Phoenix, and Raggedy Ancy. They would be great together in a panel for
Okay.
ladies' night.
All right, cool.
Ooh, this
Sounds
would be
sounds
awesome.
good.
But we'll talk. But first, I want to hear from Nightmare Files. Anything you want to say to the chat and to the Z Horde? Anything, any last thoughts that you have for everybody and for us? What you got for us, please just give it to us.
Honestly, I'm honored. I don't look at myself the way some people look at me. I'm just a guy talking on the phone, literally on the phone. I really appreciate the love. Honest, the horror community is very, very supportive, but it's also like way in the back. Nobody really pays attention to it, and I think we need to get out in the forefront and take over. Basically,
Yeah. Facts.
Horror to unify.
Yeah, baby.
Yes.
That's
And,
awesome.
I appreciate the love, honestly. Thank you.
Hey, you know what?
Thank
We
you.
just want to make a person smile, man. If we could make one person smile a day, that's a freaking victory.
It is.
And if we could make a few more smile, that's even more victories for us. So that's what it's about, man. You know,
No doubt.
these days, it's too much negativity everywhere. And it's like, it's poison, man. Seeping in through all different angles.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Entertainment, sports, news, everything. Everything is tainted with that same.
Yo, like the 90s were lit. Everybody
Yeah.
was chilling. Everybody was happy. A lot of love and everything. And it's like, boom.
Yeah.
Now it's like drama everywhere.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yes, we definitely.
You said you're gonna have
Go ahead, go.
Mr. Creepypasta up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my dude.
That's what's up. I'm happy that
Yeah.
a lot of the people we know, you know, so because you know, there's a saying like 6 degrees of separation. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's true because I don't know Whoopi Goldberg, but I know somebody that knows Whoopi Goldberg. So there goes the 6 degrees of separation right there. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just you're just like 5 or 6 people away from the person you want to meet.
Yes.
So I feel
So a lot of
feel
those
that.
horror review channels,
Yep.
being that was the original route I was gonna go, I know a lot of them. Like I don't know if you know Al's Horror Shop. You know him?
No,
No,
unfortunately,
that sounds
no.
interesting.
That's
Where can I
the
get one?
main reason that I was starting YouTube.
Oh, gotta look him up. See if he'll come on.
And like Laura's Looney Bin, Nightmare Maven,
I've heard of Nightmare Maven.
Gory B, her and her husband
Yeah.
from Horror Addict.
Yeah.
I love them.
You know, I mean, if you know how Queenie said that we wanted to have you on, so if you want to like pass the word to anybody you deem like, you know, hey, I want them to be on there, just say, yo, you know, the Zombified is open to having, you know, people on. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, we like meeting new people. We like just hearing all the stories and everything. You know, and listening to their backgrounds, listening to what they do.
yeah.
You know,
My favorite part, though, I'm not gonna lie, is when we get somebody on to talk to them because, like, oh my God, I'm speaking to so and so, I can't believe it,
Yeah,
and
I
then
love it.
and then I could feel the emotion from the other side. Like I could tell Nightmare Files was like all happy and stuff because it's an awesome feeling, man. To feel like
you're part of the
being,
show.
to feel like all your hard work has been, you know, what's that word? Not
Validated.
validated. Yes, to feel that.
Validated.
Yes,
Yeah.
the feeling of validation, man, and we all need that sometimes. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course.
So that's what
People
we
don't
about.
know how much. People don't know how much work it is, especially.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm not saying mine take more work, but I don't.
Yeah.
I put a lot of time into my visuals, into my sound effects, because I don't just have a story there. I have music. I have sound effects.
Yes.
I
you
drop
do.
the sound to the music when certain parts happen in the story. It's a lot that goes behind it.
Yeah, we feel
lot.
you. We do the same thing here, so we know. We know what you mean.
Oh yeah, that's why we get so frustrated with the damn echo. And who
Yeah.
knows what's gonna happen with that? But we also, that's why we say that whatever donations we're gonna get is gonna go back into the stream, because eventually we want to get a mixer to see if we get rid of this godforsaken echo. Because it
And,
really
like,
drives
a lot
me
of-
crazy. Uh
Yeah,
oh, he's
because
pulled
there's
out
some
the box.
videos I don't-
This is you're not gonna see it just yet, but this is the box right here. And we're gonna be unboxing this. Like we wish we what?
Our address is on there.
Anyway, whatever. So this is the box right here from Amazon, and the only reason we were able to get this stuff is from the support and the generosity of our Z Horde members because they're awesome. And like I said, we wish we could open it now and use the stuff now, but we feel like that would be not cool. We want to do a little unboxing video first before we open it, whether pre-recorded or live. We're still gonna, have the video for it. So thank you to everybody out there who gave us $1, $5, whatever you gave. Thank you.
Yep. We're going to be working on that unboxing.
Because we're parents and our kids are going back to school, and you know how it is. They got to be fresh. You can't send them to school looking like bums, and they're going to have a hard time. So it's not going to be a good ride.
Yeah.
Baby, you have a roll call.
Roll call. We got El Loco Nightmare. Thank you to you too, buddy, for donating. He's in his house.
Well,
He also served, and
Yes.
he also served in the military. Let us know in the chat where you served. I forgot. I think it was the Army, but I'm not sure. Let us know, El Loco. He's from Chi-Town, actually. He's from Chirac.
Yes. So, Nightmare, thank you so much, honey, for being here. We really
Wait, we got another roll call. We got Sheer Cashmere. Into his house. Thank you for dropping in. Please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.
Oh my goodness, I like that name, Sheer Cashmere.
Yes,
That's
dope. It's dope.
Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, Nightmare
Not
Files.
not trying to be stutting.
No, go ahead, go.
I said, but I do have to go again. I
Okay.
appreciate you reaching out to me.
Pleasure.
Believe me,
Pleasure's all
it's an honor.
Man,
ours. Oh my God.
when you say it's an honor, you're making us feel so good about ourselves because we feel like we're validated. But it's an honor for us because you're an amazing person serving this country. You're a father, a husband. You've been to college and you're a scholar, educated, and you got great stories and videos. So, man, thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Thank you.
like for real, it's
Yo,
really
you're gonna go
humbling.
far.
Thank you.
We hope so, man. We're trying.
Your channel,
We're trying.
your channel's gonna be good.
Oh my God.
From your lips to the man
And I feel-
upstairs.
I still see penny tails up. Yep, I'm watching you.
That's dope. Penny's awesome. Yeah, we had her here
But
last week.
I have to
think.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, brother.
A local says he was in the Marine Corps. Just real quick, Nightmare Files. So another patriot. Have
Thank
yourself a
you.
good weekend, bro. Thank you for joining us.
You too. Thank you.
Blessings.
You're welcome. Peace out. Awesome.
Oh.
Thank you, Dingleberry, for bringing Nightmare Files to the forefront before your behest. At your behest. He was awesome.
Yes, he was.
That is amazing.
This was really good. It was
Yeah, it
really.
was.
I gotta say, and I bet you now the echo is gone.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Demented Maniac says, I'm freaked out right now. Why are you freaked out, Demented Maniac?
Oh my goodness, yes, don't scare me.
Well, what's going on, brother?
Dingleberry is wearing sunglasses. He's acting cool because he knows he brought Nightmare Files to our attention.
You naughty boy. Dingleberry. Dingleberries.
Oh my goodness gracious. But
Into
no.
his house. Oh, DB.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
What are we gonna do with you, DB? So what else we got for these beautiful people? We want to play the Horde rap right quick and then come back and say whatever you want.
Okay.
I still hear an echo, but there's nobody on the line, so I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Oh no, it's gone. The echo's gone.
It
it's
is?
just yes,
Okay.
it is. Yes, it is.
Ah, stupid
just that-
pop filter gets on my nerves. Hate this pop filter.
Tell me about it. I understand.
Pop filter.
Okay, guys. Hey. let's put on the Z Horde anthem for you
Yeah,
guys.
let's bump our booties, baby.
Yes, let's get a little re-energized so we can come back to you with a couple of stories that we found online, and maybe you'll like them. Have a good one. This one goes out to all you Dezomba friends, the Z Horde. We want you to know just how much we love you.
Shout out to Ophelia Noctis, creepy clown girl, dark carnival got this. A local nightmare, it's so amazing. Puerto Rican Jose's entertaining. Dark waters, dog man is twisted. Asia 1994, really gifted. Dustin Flemings, stronger than the rock. Hellfire's out here making everything hot. Yeah, Braden 23 of is a G. We're kryptonites down, kid, he's family. Now there are times when we all need gore. Danny Martians in the house, never know what's in store. Mandy Mortem is legit and a queen. Gothic Rose enchanting, she's on the scene. 13 past midnight, things that go bump in the night. Gory B, horror addicts are out of sight. Big ups to the late horror show. Emily's Adventures in Horrorland, here we go. And you know we gotta keep them dice rolling. MD Who Entertainment, she's been chosen. Give it up for the evil outcast. Swedish mom is dope, yo, you know she got class. So if you get bad vibes from storytelling, then these monsters in my mind will leave you yelling. You see, we all about hearing stranger stories on the creeps. So sweet, she really got love for me. Penny tails up, narrating for the win. Queenie Todd, they amazing, but real dark and grim. Dementor centaurs, flickathon, swamp dwellers. Scolded 22, they be our fellas. Anime Atome, time he lives. A fantastic panic, deep paranormal history, great graphics. What's up, Bullis Greedia? I meant CP. I'm gonna guess so bent with nefarious TV. Slumberies are the morbid. Cap 7, truly salmon. And we can never forget about Karen. 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 Hey everybody, we are back. So we're gonna put a story or two before we head on out to Discord right quick.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Sorry about that.
A company seeks bacon intern. Oh, sorry. I thought it was on the screen already.
No,
My
it's
bad.
not on the screen. I had to make sure that didn't pop up, and it did.
Cool. All right, so listen, a company seeks bacon intern to make $1,000 eating bacon for one day. Oh man, that's a death trap.
Sign me up.
No, that's a death trap.
Sign me up.
You're not gonna live to spend that money. Do you love bacon as much as we do? We've launched our first ever search for a paid bacon intern, baby. One day, $1,000 pay to eat bacon. Post a photo or video of your account and explain in the captions why you are the best for the job. Use hashtag FarmersBoysBaconIntern and tag at FarmersBoyFood by August 20th. Winner will be announced on the August 27th. Profile must be public to be considered. Click the link in bio for rules.
Ooh.
So you want to make $1,000 a day? In a single day by taste testing bacon? You better hop on it, y'all. Especially if you're trying to make this YouTube channel and you need some equipment. You never know.
Dude, bacon though.
If you survive, because you might
but if you
catch
die
a heart
happy,
attack.
it's bacon, baby. Come on.
Plus you taste testing. So
I don't think it's a taste testing.
That's what it says, taste testing.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. There you go. You're right. No, but that's funny.
I love bacon, but I ain't trying to die because of it.
Yeah. It doesn't say you can't share. So there's that.
Yeah, you're gonna share that check too.
Okay. So social media reunites Glen Falls man with a treasured school ring. So allegedly he lost his ring, okay, a man, somebody found a
While
ring
using
a metal detector in New York in a beach. Okay, and then he I guess posted it on social media, and I guess now he reunited the original owner with the ring, with the lost ring. That's pretty neat. It's here. He says Craig Tiny Bordeaux said that he was using his metal detector Tuesday at Haviland Cove Beach in Glen Falls when he found the Glen Falls High School ring buried in the sand. Bordeaux posted the photos of the ring, which bore the name Kyle in the year 2017 to Facebook, where they were shared more than 2,000 times in only 12 hours. The social media post was able to help Bordeaux return the ring to its owner, who said it had been lost at the beach for about the earlier year. So wow, that's really cool. Could you imagine, like, you think that it is lost forever, and I guess that's the owner.
You know what the good news is? A crackhead didn't find it. They would have sold that, homie. You never would have seen that ring again. You're so lucky, my dude.
That's a cute ring. Look at it. It's nice and clean.
Happy,
but that's
and
sweet,
that's
man.
cool.
You know, that's
I
like
seeing
graduation.
people happy.
That's right.
Fat P Hook says, I want to eat some bacon now. Get that $1,000 check, man. Hey, 10% finder's fee. Be sure to send that our way if you get the gig. Sheer Kashmir says, shout out to Chirac from Pittsburgh.
Oh,
black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Could you imagine?
Yep. So once again, we had a great week so far. And we're going to be heading to Discord in a couple of minutes, minutes here. Thank you for, churning out like you did for Nightmare Files. Showing him that Z-Horde love, baby. Gang Z. That's what we are too. Gang Z, baby. Thanks for that Gang Z love.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So you guys, it's that time. We gotta go.
Yes.
But you know what? If you go to Discord, you're gonna find out a few secret missions that I'm on, baby. For example, even other platforms that we are planning on live streaming on. Ooh. You get to find all of that out in the Discord. Now, eventually, we're gonna end up announcing it anyway all over social media, but you guys who go to the Discord are gonna find out first what we're planning on doing, what the future plans are. You guys gonna get to know first, right. And you can sit there and pat yourself in the back and say, I know what Dezombified is gonna do before you do. So you guys are gonna know that, and that's pretty cool, so hop on over to the Discord, come into the after party. It's still early, it ain't midnight yet, But you guys, listen, I want to thank you. We both want to thank you.
Yep.
Okay, from the bottom of our hearts, for being here with us, for not leaving,
for supporting Nightmare Files, coming through and asking them great questions and showing the love. That's what's up.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys were really great. You guys were the best. As always, they never could do no wrong in my eyes. Not the Z-Horde. You guys are awesome, and we really thank you for being here with us, you guys. We really appreciate it. We appreciate all the newcomers, all your shares, your tweets, your likes. I mean, basically everything about you guys. We love you, and we love everything that you do for us. We're never gonna forget that, and that's why we want to keep you close at the after party. That's why we put the chats out there. That's why we put, we tweet things out, and we have an open DM, at least for you guys. Eventually we know we're gonna have to close some of those things down, and only the guys, you guys who came here initially, you're gonna be the one who are gonna have the closest access to us. So we want to thank you for that, and for that opportunity to help us create a community, which is what you guys have done here.
Indeed.
We created a community and a family for us. So thank you for being our family.
So true.
We appreciate it. You guys volunteered to be our family. So, that's great. All right. So, hey, Dezomber friends, thank you for being here. Enjoy the cool visuals and the smooth audios of the music while we say bye-bye. And as always, Dezomber friends, watch your six.